It is almost 1 in the morning, and I'm sitting here on my bed filming this video. You can either call that dedication or insomnia, but either way, here we are. I want to talk today about something that's pretty important to me, and if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, then you've already seen me post about this, so apologies for the repetition here. Following the Brussels attacks that happened a few days ago, there was a hashtag that went around Twitter that was hashtag Stop Islam, and of course I clicked on it to see what racism would unfold and what xenophobia would unfold in front of my eyes. Unfortunately, I saw some of the worst racism, xenophobia, bigotry, discrimination that I've ever seen in my life, and I mean, to be honest, you can compare it to an anti-gay YouTube video comment, so you can imagine what it was like. It angered me, because I really obviously am somebody who stands against judging people based on their religious ideologies, and not even just that, but making assumptions about a massive group of people because of misguided understandings that we have about a particular religious ideology. And so for me, when I see outrageous comments like all Muslims are bad, I am personally offended on behalf of some of my closest friends, and so this very much hits close to home. It's comparable to somebody going up to one of my best friends and saying, I really hate gay people. They would defend me until the end of time, and I would do the same thing to them. And I think what's scary is that, when you have an attack like Brussels, which ISIS claimed responsibility for right afterwards, and it was a horrible, horrible attack of terrorism. The problem is that a group like ISIS identifies as Islamic, and they say that that's the morals and the values that they follow. And yet, what the reality is that they take a religious ideology and they twist it and they mold it and they bend it into something that's totally unidentifiable and not at all representative of the majority of people who are Muslim and who do follow Islam. I think it's important for us to really consider that an extremist group is not representative of a majority. It's the same thing as how the KKK are not representative of the majority of Christians. And in fact, the morals that they follow are not the morals of Christians, even though they identify as Christians. So therefore, they really are not. They are just white supremacists. Do you catch my drift? It infuriates me, and I mean, so I posted on Twitter a bunch of tweets in response to this hashtag, and I had a lot of racism sliding into my notification, and the majority of it came from people whose profile pictures were of Confederate flags and guns. So, what does that say about you? I was called an idiot, I was called a faggot, I was called a loser, I was called a racist for supporting Muslim people. Where do you see the racism? Because I cannot find it. People who identify as Muslim are my friends, my neighbors, my coworkers. They're people that I love and care about, and I will support those people until the end of time. I really think that if we focus our time on educating ourselves on the reality of the situation, and the reality is that Islam is a religion. It supports hope and togetherness and belonging and belief in something better, a better world, a better life. I really think that's where we all have to be focusing our energy, not in hatred, not in discrimination, not in xenophobia. But yeah, so that is kind of pretty much it for me. Please comment down below, though, if you have any comments. I am not going to post a question on whether you think that what I'm saying is right or wrong, because I think that this is black and white, and I think that what I'm saying is accurate. If you disagree, unfollow me, unsubscribe, don't follow me on social media elsewhere. So that's where I stand. Anyways, that is pretty much it for me today. I hope you all have a fantastic week. I will talk to you all next Friday, I promise. And until then, David out.